might go fly to Japan. Ay, Honolulu, get a tan. Yeah.
Walking on fire, trying not to bend my feet. I'm tired of fighting, saying things we don't mean.
こんにちは。私の名前は Mr. Malachi です。今、外は Oh my god, potato. So that's why I'm currently in my room. I want to go out, but it's raining. So now I'm just refactoring code. And the reason why I'm refactoring code is because Apple just had their WWDC event, which is a worldwide developers conference, and it's the conference where a lot of developers, look forward to because that's the introduction of like new tech, improvements of tech, and so forth. The WWDC event as like the introduction of new products of innovation and so forth. But really for developers, it serves as a baseline. What happens after the baseline is where the innovation lies. So for example, when apps were introduced to the smartphone, now your smartphone became a computing device. Or when cameras were introduced to the smartphone, you have products and businesses that came about like Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and then when GPS was introduced to the smartphone, you have Uber, Baidu, Lyft. So you can imagine the possibilities. So like an event like this is just a baseline, but I'm not going to get into the details of what they announced. I'll just tell you what I'm really interested in. And Apple introduced SwiftUI last year, and they improved on it this year to make it more mainstream, I should say. So I've been really interested in SwiftUI. I like the fundamentals of it. It's changing the way how basically designers and engineers interact. And I'll get to that in a little bit. What I can say is the way that you use your apps and experience it, it's gonna change, and it's the little subtleties that make the difference even better. So when I work in my room, I move around a lot. It helps with creativity and productivity. And there is research about this topic somewhere in the world, but I can't quote that because I can't remember where I got it from. But a lot of stuff that I say is recycled information. I'm not a genius. I did not create these models or anything. I learned it from somewhere, and then I utilize it in my life. So just want to get that out of the way. So as I was saying earlier, with SwiftUI, the interactions between designers and engineers is going to change, and even the mindset of designers and engineers is going to change. And the tools to do that were separated. Engineers had their IDEs, they coded in either JavaScript, Kotlin, Swift, whatever their choice of poison is. And designers use, Sketch, Figma, and you can use Adobe Illustrator and stuff like that. But now, with SwiftUI, I see that merging together well. And I think, as of today, in my personal opinion, the tool that marries the two together very well is Xcode and SwiftUI right now. Basically, engineers are going to have to learn how to design, and designers are going to have to learn how to code. And with SwiftUI, that's happening right now, and I'm seeing it right now. And it's really interesting. And as me, a self-proclaimed creative engineer, this makes me excited to build again. And the experience of future apps is all about these little subtleties. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna show you a few buttons and the experiences behind these buttons, and these will make the app experience very different. Say you have a time app that tells time, and you're configuring it, and then you want to configure, change it from AM to PM, PM to AM. So you can have a button that switches from morning to night and night to morning, and that little experience could make the difference. Or you're using a social network. Right now, when you want to edit your profile, you click the profile button, a new screen shows up, and then you can edit your details, which is the pretty much generic way to do things. But maybe in the future you're gonna have a button, edit profile. You hit the edit profile button, and it changes, tells you that you're editing your profile. You can do whatever. Little difference, but it makes the experience different. And last, I built a simple app, but I just call it the Show Your Love app. It's a simple design, and then you're thinking, how can you show your love? How do you show your love to people? You show your heart. You give your time. You donate your money. show good gesture, and that's how you show your love. And yeah, that little experience, the animation experience, will make the difference. And the good thing about SwiftUI and even like Kotlin Compose on new generations of rendering is rendering and animations takes very little hit on performance now. So you're gonna see a lot more of this happening, and that will make your app experience even better. Anyways, again, it's raining outside. I don't feel like doing anything, so I just want to ramble on the camera. And since I want to talk about more about products this season, I'm just spitting out some ideas here. Yeah, so hope you guys liked it. I'm kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go find something to eat. So see you later.
Mama made me apple pies, lullabies, and alibis. The book don't end with Malachi.
I'm focused, man.